Hey guys, it's Randy from Beatnik24, and as you know, I write a lot about race and issues. Most of my vlogger followers and blog followers are African American, but I do have some white followers. And then I have some white people that stumble upon the blog and sometimes are quite not happy with some of the things I say, and I get typical responses. Now, I just want to go through them because I usually don't address responses one by one, but I do want to address some of the typical responses I get and give you some feedback. First one I get is, you're just causing trouble, just looking for trouble. Child, I'm a black woman living in America, and I live with 3 black men. I don't know if you read the paper, watch the news, even if it's Fox News, we black folks don't have to look for trouble. It's everywhere, okay? Racism exists, issues exist. We're having some issues with cultural sensitivity. So trust me, I don't have to look for issues. Secondly, just so you know, it's not fun. It is really not fun trying to be anti-racist, anti-sexist, anti-just discrimination, and calling people on their stuff when they mess up. I just see it as part of my contribution to make the world better. How are you going to know if something is not good if someone doesn't tell you it's not good? Because most of the time, just so you know, black folks don't even say anything about a lot of the microaggressions that happen from day to day because it's just not worth the problems or the effort. So I try to be a mouthpiece for lots of people. The second thing that I hear a lot on my articles from not from white people is that I'm creating a division. Okay, that one is just absolutely ridiculous. The problem, I think, for white people, I think this is the reason why it happens. The problem for white people occurs when we start talking about it. But what you need to realize, my dear white people, is that the problem for us occurred when it actually happened, okay? So if someone calls my son the N-word, the problem for me and my son started right at that moment. Now, if I go to the principal and if we have discussions about it and you feel uncomfortable, well then in your mind the problem is just beginning. But understand that we've already gone through the problem. And I promise you that the pain and the uncomfortable feelings that we're feeling are much stronger than any pain and uncomfortable feelings you're feeling once we have the discussion. And I also promise you that nothing can be resolved until there is conversation, even if those conversations are difficult. So those are the first 2 typical responses that I oftentimes hear in response to some of my articles, vlogs or blogs that I wanted to address. I'm going to go through a few more in my next installments. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Randy from Beatnik24. See you next time.